apathy and indifference helps us picture something different. The broadcast the blueprint of newsprints reports reinforcing the story of upper class, Anglo, able-bodied, hetero, male, homo sapien superiority. We need media that liberates outside of Shahor. Alberto Batistán Gómez, Nahanda Abiodun, Omar Alfonso Comita, Jarvis J. Masters, Leonard Peltier, and all those who have fought for us sitting right here. Right now, we need media that shows us the power in our reflections, that stretches our imagination to comprehend the possibility of peace beyond what we remember. We need media that does more than put suffering on display for consumption, that consumes us with pity and despair. We need media that uplifts and dares to transmit the voices they fear or stir in us the rage of rebellion. Media that rattles our cores, provokes us to hold accountable the forces that must be transformed. We need media that's trilingual, multi-voice, tongue-twisting, riddle-bending, hip-hop influence, never co-opted, gets you thinking, it gets you doing, because we need a whole lot of moving. We need that lie detector type media that gets the CEO's heart sweating, blood boiling, close to heart attack, vital signs thriving on the picket line, undermining the injustice that divides us, igniting the fire that's inside us, inspiring our young to rise the fuck up, cause we all know it's well beyond time.
When a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, that's a quantum leap of creativity in a sense, in biological terms. The mechanism of that is that at a certain stage of its development, the caterpillar becomes overconsumptive. It consumes more than its metabolic needs. And at that moment, the body of the caterpillar starts to die. But within the body of the caterpillar, there are a few cells that biologists actually refer to as the imaginal cells. They call them imaginal cells. And the imaginal cells start to gather in little clusters. And the immune cells attack the imaginal cells, but for some reason they don't respond. They're in a state of choiceless awareness or maybe imagination, we don't know, but they're not affected. And after a while, the immune cells give up. And then the imaginal cells not only gather in a little larger clusters, but they start to connect with each other. And they start to use the dying carcass of the caterpillar as their nutritive soup. It becomes the culture medium in which they grow. And one day it seems the connectivity of the clusters of the imaginal cells reaches a critical mass, or a tipping point. And on that day, a gene that has been lying asleep wakes up. And it has the information code for a butterfly. And so the butterfly emerges. Here we are, a cluster of imaginal cells, of creative cells. And like us, there are clusters everywhere right now. And the next step is to start to connect these clusters. We're at that point now.